Hey everyone, welcome to Sim's Family Life. And this family has been going through quite a lot lately. First off, in the last episode, if you haven't catched up, um, Robin and Carmen had lost their lives in a car accident due to a mysterious situation. We don't know what happened. And then now, Cameron found out that Levi, his firstborn son, is missing. Like, he don't know where he is. And this family just doesn't seem like they can catch a break. Plus, if you watch the last Sims out on their own, then you'll understand that I was a little bit, on the, um, speechless side when it ended because of how it did end. So, I mean, fire. And yes, this one is planned. I wanted to start this fire because I think that um obviously take care of the fire. So all the kids have exited besides Maria, which Cameron's here trying to take care of the fire. But the reason why I did that was also because, like, this family, it's for storyline reasons, and what it pretty much is meaning is, like, this family is kindly, like, slowly, like, a lot of stuff is bad's happening to them, and that will be revealed why in a minute. Just give me a second. And it's all part of this storyline with Levi, but who knows, because even though, yes, it was I'll just reveal it. Yes, it was a fire, that I set with the, fireworks inside thing, but it's actually because of the person that took Levi, which is Miss Cassandra, if you guys didn't know. She had, set the house on fire trying to get rid of Cameron because she is pretty much going to be like the main villain right now. And, well, she's definitely shown that in certain ways, like, for example, setting the house on fire. She kidnapped Levi. She also kidnapped Zachariah, which, again, I'm not going to spoil anything. If you guys not have yet watched Out on Their Own, go check out the last episode. It was crazy. But this family just cannot seem to get a break. So, I think, though, in the morning, I think once the kids go to school, Cameron is going to go ahead and have Maria, go off, probably, or either that or hire a, nanny to come and, take care of her for a little bit while he goes out looking for Levi or any signs of Levi. But for now, I think I'm going to get everybody pretty much to bed because it's going on like 12:30 a.m. Sims time, so I'll be back in the morning. Okay, so it's going on like 6 something a.m. now, so the kids will be heading off to school soon, and so Maria should be eating, and I think what he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and grab something to eat while Maria eats, and then call up the nanny, and then also after calling up the nanny, he's going to and Maria threw her food on the floor. On second thought, I think Cameron is just going to go ahead out to eat, or he's going to invite Casey and Jamie out to eat, and then he'll head on from there. So we need to hire a service. Okay, we need a nanny. See, this is one thing that The Sims, I think, needs to do. Like, you should be able to invite a family member over to, like, babysit instead of having to invite, like, a nanny or send your kids to daycare all the time. I think that you should be able to, have it to where your kids are, able to be babysitted by a family member. We're just waiting for a nanny to show up. Which I think he's coming now, he or she. I've seen someone running. Okay, it's a guy. His name is Nanny Aikida. Alright. Alright, give him a tip. Let him know pretty much who he'll be. Alright. So now, travel. And actually, I think we're just going to go right ahead and do the thing instead of going out. Because, he's getting tired, so I don't know how long we're going to be able to be out and about. So, pretty much, I'm just going to send him to, their old place and see if he can find any thing there that might lead him to Levi. So I'll be back once we get there. Okay, so it looks as if no one lives here now. So that means that she definitely left with Levi. But he notices that there's some some piece of mail hanging out of, or a little letter hanging out of the mailbox, and the letter says, "North of Windenburg, signed Levi." So maybe that's a sign, like, I don't know what that is, but Cameron's sitting there thinking, north of Windenburg, what's north of Windenburg? And he knows, okay, the only thing north of Windenburg would be Newcrest, which is a town that was pretty much abandoned, and there's very few, stuff left there for people, so he said that he is going to check that out in the morning, but he doesn't even know of an address or anything. But he's going to go ahead and head home, take a little bit of a nap, and then probably head out tomorrow or whatever, or maybe even the next episode to see where that is. So I'll be back once we get home. Okay, so we're back home, and Cameron realizes that there's yet another piece of letter left in his mailbox this time, but it says, "Next time the fire will kill one by one, tick-tock, tick-tock, anonymous." So Cameron's at this point is a little bit uncomfortable and freaked out by the whole situation, but he knows now, I think, that this was more than just a coincidence. Everything is somehow linked to the same person that took Levi, and so he knows that now, and he's definitely worried for his family's safety, but I think he's also trying to take down this kidnapper, even though obviously the kidnapper is Cassandra, who was the same person that kidnapped Zachariah and made him think of go by Tanner Woods, which Cameron does not know what he went by. So he'll have to wait and pretty much figure that out as time goes on. But I'm just dismissing the nanny now, and I think that Cameron has no other choice but to call Casey and them now and kind of like give them a little bit of an update on what the mystery with Levi is. So he's gonna call Jamie and kind of let him know before he heads to bed for a little bit. And he's like, "Look, I found these letters. One of them was from Levi, and it said that north of Windenburg, which obviously I know is Newcrest. And also I found another one that said next time the fire will kill one by one, tick-tock, tick-tock, which is kind of threatening me and Riker and Kiana and Maria. So I don't know what to do at this point, but I'm just wanted to fill you guys in on what's going on with this whole thing with Levi. But can you tell me what she made Zachariah go by? I know it's kind of tough because he heard about the whole thing that happened with Zachariah. I'm not going to explain anymore, but he's like, he went by Tanner Woods, or she made him go by Tanner Woods. So he's going to go ahead and research online that name. Tanner Woods, and see if there's any sort of recent matches besides Zachariah, obviously, for that name. And one thing he has already found out was that there was a boy named Tanner Woods that was born to a woman and a man. The man was mysteriously disappeared, and the woman had lost the child pretty young, and the child is no longer with us. And then there was another resurgence, probably about a good 14 years ago, which was obviously Zachariah. And then there was another recent one, which was obviously Levi, which was seen going into Newcrest. So that does confirm that Newcrest is the location of where they are. But like I said, Newcrest is kind of abandoned, but there's still a couple houses there, so they don't know exactly where or the address yet. But Cameron is definitely getting closer to cracking this case and finding where his son is. But only time will tell when that is or where that can lead us. And with that said, I think we're going to go ahead and end this one out. And I'll see you guys all next week for another episode of Sims Family Life. But I'll see you guys all tomorrow for the Facebook exclusive Return of the Dog Pound. Peace.